Looks like I'm live, I think. So, can you all see and hear me? And how are we all? Good morning, everyone. Morning in the UK, anyway. Afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. We've got a few here already. That's brilliant. Hi, Helen. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Julie. Hello, Neve. Happy birthday to you. I remembered. I remembered. Are you having a good day so far? All clear. Good, good. That's good. Hi, Clark. I think I saw Natalie's name. Sonia's here. Hi, Sonia. Sam's here. Have I said hi to you, Sam? Can see in here. Good, good. Hi, Ohana. Right, if I've not said hi to you, do apologise, but I will say hi to as many people as I can as I see them. I think Anna. Did I see Anna here as well? Hello, Anna. So we're back with this one, the 750 piece Amazing Nature Puzzle by Ravensburger. And it's part of the Art and Soul collection. So this is the box, and the box image isn't the full puzzle. If you look, there's a bit of the sky cut off there. It sort of wraps around the side. So the boxes are a bit different, and you'll notice it's a square shape, and that is because the puzzle is square, which we can see because there's a complete edge. This was all done in week one last week. And I actually did some sorting in the same week. I have not done any pre-sorting for this. So I pulled out the edges. I managed to get most of the sky done, if not all of it, a little bit of the horizon. And some of these orange pieces, I've still got a few oranges to put in there. And these white flowers came together as well. But it was kind of a phased sort, so all the rest of the pieces are just in the box. So I'm going to need to do a bit more sorting shortly. But anyway, that is the puzzle. And if you want to see a full image, it comes with a very nice poster, which is not quite true to size. It's about an edge's worth short. But anyway, that's it. And the artist is Petra Braun. And there's, if you ever get any of these puzzles, make sure to look at the back of the poster because there is a whole load of info about the artist on the back of the posters in these puzzles. So it's really good. It's really good. And I was really enjoying it last week. In fact, I couldn't stop putting the pieces in, even while I was saying bye to everybody. I was like, just stop putting them in, kind of without thinking. So it was a hard one to put down. It was a hard one to put down, but I find that with all of them. All the puzzles I live stream, I can't put them down. Right. Thanks, and yes, I am. Good. I'm glad, Neve. I'm glad. I hope you have a great rest of your birthday as well. And I'm honoured that you're here with us, spending some of it with us this morning. Almost finished doing the 3K live puzzle. Oh, great. Do you know what? I was sorting that not that long ago, actually. I was hoping to finish the sorting before I went live, but I've just got like about this big of a pile left to do. I just couldn't quite fit it all in, so I've only got a handful left to sort, and then I'll be ready. I'll be ready for Saturday. I just need to schedule it live, obviously, but I can't wait. That one, because it's live stream, I have to resist the temptation to start building it. But that one, oh, I was so tempted to start putting pieces together. I really want to start building that thing. So I'm looking forward to starting that on Saturday. That's going to be a great puzzle to do. I think it looks lovely. And it's sorted fairly well. Sorted fairly well. Might be a bit of micro sorting to do on it, but I'll get pictures up when I've finished it, and I'll let you know how I've done it. But that's brilliant. You're almost there with it. Pop your pictures in the Discord channel if you're in the Discord. That'd be great to see. Hello, Mark and Chris. How you doing? Hi, Ula. Good morning slash day. Thursday again already. I know the week is flying by on me. I know it really is, isn't it? It's crazy. You will finish it today. Do you think I will? Might, I guess. If I do less talking and more puzzling. Hi, Claire. Hello, Sarah. And Jasmine's here. Hi, Jasmine. Me too. When I saw that you're live streaming, I was like, yes, she's live streaming on my birthday. Every Thursday morning, Neve, I live stream at 11:30. and then obviously Saturday nights. And at the moment, just as a one-off, um, for now, I am doing some streams on a Tuesday too, because I decided to crack open an Educa 2000 piece puzzle just randomly at the last minute. Literally Monday night, made the decision, set it up, streaming on Tuesday. So yeah, so there's lots of streams to choose from at the moment. Looking forward to seeing you build it on Saturday. I did have to sort it twice. Yeah, there's a lot of one thing I've noticed with it is there's going to be a lot of cross sorting. So that's not to say I've mis-sorted, but there's like areas where you've got few different categories in it, and it could have gone in any number of about 3 piles, especially in the sky. There's so much in the sky. So there's going to be quite a few piles that I build kind of at the same time, so I can pick in and out of different piles and try to complete the section as fully as possible. But yeah, I think there'll need to be some micro sorting involved definitely, and especially in the sea. Um, the sea under the water, that's very busy. So that's kind of like I've got quite a generic pile of coral pieces and a generic pile of fish pieces and stuff. So yeah, there's going to be some micro sorting there. But that's Saturday's live. I need to resist the temptation to start planning all of that. We're on this puzzle now. This lovely puzzle. And I have had deliveries this week of lots and lots of foam board. So I've got a little piece of foam board out to help me with doing a little bit of switching out. So what I thought I would do is pull out some more oranges because I've got a few here, but I think there's more that I haven't picked out. So I'm going to pick out some more of those, and I'm also gonna have a go at these yellows, which are standing out to me because they're just bright. You know, there's a lot of green, so they're quite bright against the green. And then if anything else jumps out as I'm going along, like for example, maybe this bird or this parrot, which I've already pulled a couple of pieces out for, or the lady in the bushes, we shall see. But that's my initial kind of plan. So I'm going to use my new shiny foam board to do that, and yeah, we'll get on with some puzzling. Whew. So what is everybody else working on just now? What puzzle are you doing at the minute, Neve? Are you still doing the Pokemon 1000 piece puzzle, or have you are you having a break from puzzling at the moment? Um, I'd be interested to know. So just pulling out yellows and oranges at the minute. I've got water. Maybe I'll pull out water as well. Uh, orange, orange. Bit of water there. I don't want to kind of do a full sort at this point. I'm quite happy just doing phased sorting with this. So you think I'll finish today, Anna? Well, I might. It might go well. It might go super duper well. I mean, I was quite pleased with how much I got done last week. Um, quite pleasantly surprised because I was doing my sorting kind of at the beginning, and that takes up time. So yeah, it's going good. Helps when you enjoy the puzzle as well. It kind of flies by, doesn't it? Um, Natalie, I'm look. Oh no, I've read that. Happy birthday to you, Sybil. Hello, Sybil. Wow, I didn't notice the lady in the bushes. Lol. Oh, did you not? Yeah, no. She's there. Look. I mean, she's pretty well hidden, peeking her eyes out. I've actually got 3 pieces together of her because the eyes kind of stood out. But she's got a hand there. She's holding an orange, and she's picking another one up there. But I think the bit on the back actually mentions um The lady. Where is it? Here we go. Living with nature is very important to me. The illustration shows how everything is connected, that every element plays a role in the big picture: water, landscapes, plants, animals, and humans too. And yeah, she does indeed have a wee human in there. So I actually I think that's really good, a really good touch adding that in. So yes, there is indeed. Didn't notice it either. Working on my first Cobble Hill 1000 called Lakeshore. Oh, nice. And how are you finding Cobble Hill? Is it? Do you like the brand so far? Sounds like a nice image. Even if you don't finish it today, it will remain like 30 minutes for next week. But I do believe there are high chances you will finish it today. Yeah, you could be right. And I mean, the thing is, during the holidays, during the summer, it can go on a bit longer. Now then, we have this. I don't know what it is. It's got like markings, like a jaguar here. But it's a really dark bluey black colour. So we have that there. I'm just wondering about maybe picking those out as well. Might be a good little section to do in the bottom corner. So I'll pull out any Jaguar pieces I see. I'm just going to call it a Jaguar. I don't know if anybody else knows what it actually is. If I'm barking up the wrong tree a bit there. I decided, oh, hang on. I'm working on my second bag of Kingdom Underwater 9K Rev. It's going very slowly. Ooh, nice. Is this section harder than the first one, do you think? Or is it about the same? That's a bit of the steps. Uh that's a gorgeous puzzle. I'm excited you're working on that. Uh it's lovely. Um right, I'm pulling out like even pieces with tiny bits of yellow and orange. Trying to be quite thorough. I was a wee bit, well, not as thorough last week, I would say. Just kind of taking it easy, but and that's why there's a few oranges still in here. So I'm just gonna try and be a little bit more thorough this time. That's I've got some pink flowers here. Although I'm not specifically going for pink. That is there. Bit of white flower there in that one. Hang on. Very random but good. Yes, it's random cut, isn't it, Cobble Hill? That's good. I decided to get my nails done yesterday. I had a £5 off, so it cost me £18. Oh, that's a good price. That's a good price. My daughter's I mean, I don't generally bother with my nails, but my daughter tends to ask me to get her nails done sometimes. It always costs me like 40 quid. She gets, the acrylics and stuff put on. Have you just had some like nail polish put on them, Neve? That's what I like to get done if I ever get my nails done. Just some nice polish. Like, I find acrylics when they glue them onto your nails, they look great for a bit, but then getting them off's a nightmare and your nails look terrible afterwards. So I don't really have the patience for those. Hi, Steph, how are you? We are having a puzzle-a-thon at our place this weekend where we will be diving into the Ravensburger 2000-piece Universal Monsters. Oh, that puzzle's so fun looking. Brilliant. So when you say puzzle-a-thon, is it like just you two just doing it all weekend long, or have you got pals coming round and it's like a puzzle social? Either way, that sounds so fun. I wish I could come. Chris and I have sorted as best we can, so it should be a good day. Oh, that sounds brilliant. That sounds absolutely brilliant. Black leopard. I didn't even know there were black leopards. Yeah, probably then, because it definitely has the spots. You can see the pattern. Yes, you're probably right then. Thank you, Sybil and Neve. Ohana, okay, work should be calm for a little bit. Let's start a puzzle. Yay! Love it. Let us know what you decide to start. Helen, that's a good deal without the voucher. But yeah, I know, that's what I thought too. After a busy week, I'm finally starting to build my 5K Educa astrology puzzle. Do you know, there's a lot of puzzles creeping in the back of my mind that I keep thinking, I think I want to get that. I think I want to get that puzzle. And that 5K astrology one by Educa is one of them. It's beautiful. And the other one, it's another Educa actually. A lot of Educas. The other one that started creeping in my mind, and it's kind of all of a sudden I've not really thought about it up to this point, but the other one that's creeping in my mind is the 8K Dreamtown. So I'm gonna have to exhibit some self-control, I think. I did have a voucher, but the actual cost of it is £23. Yeah, yeah, but I like even I think that's quite a good price. Um, I agree with you, Helen. Clark, Universal Monsters is in my to-do pile. Looking forward to doing it. Yeah, it looks fun. That one, it just looks really fun. There's a lot of 2000 piece puzzles that I really like the images on, and I've got a whole bunch. I just need to do them. And it's one of the driving forces behind this extra live stream I've been doing. I've really wanted to just do one of my 2K puzzles. So it's been a good excuse. Felt it harder, but I believe it's because I'm too excited to start the life puzzle. Oh, so you like want to do it quicker, but it feels like it's going slower. Yeah, I know what you mean. But still enjoy it. There's no rush with the life puzzle. Like, don't let it affect your enjoyment of Kingdom Underwater. And I'm going to be slower than everybody else because I'm going to be, I'm only going to be working on it once a week. Whereas everyone else can work on it whenever and catch up. So I'm certain that you'll catch up with me. That's a bit of the hand of that lady, so I'll put that there with her. But yeah, the life puzzle was a really popular choice for doing a puzzle along. It wasn't really a plan of mine. It was just everybody just seemed to really be keen to do it. So I was like, well, why not? Why not? And one good thing about that puzzle as well is that it has a great variety of piece shapes, just like my 2K Penelope Waits Educa. Um, Loads of variety in the piece shapes. That's a yellow one. They really like the wavy pieces, don't they, Educa? Like there are loads of wavies in that puzzle, and I don't mind them. That's not me saying, oh, they're a pain. I don't mind them at all. I just wonder sometimes what it is about them that Educa's so keen on. 'Cause there are loads of them, and there's double wavies as well. I mean, it's small wonder they don't really stand a pickup test. Just because of the sheer lack of like fully interlocking pieces. I just wonder what the thinking is behind their cuts. Like who decides that? Why? It'd be cool to pick the brains of the person who decides this. Um, because they're a bit unique in that sense. I know some puzzle manufacturers did do wavies and now don't so much. Like I've done older hay puzzles that had wavies in, and hay puzzles I've done more newer ones didn't. And I think older, I'm sure we've had this discussion. I think older Ravensburger puzzles also used to have some wavies, and then they obviously that fell by the wayside because I've not seen any in recent Ravensburgers. So it's interesting that Educa really, they're like campaigning for the wavies. Right. A 750 piece puzzle is quite a nice count, I think. quite a nice piece count. You don't feel quite as overwhelmed when you're going through every piece like this, or you know, when you're laying them all out. It's not quite as crazy. There's another bit of white flour that goes in there. So I've got a few decent piles. I'm not finding many of these black leopard pieces, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. It was kind of a last minute decision. Oh, there's one. Saying that, it's because they're all in this bunch. There we go. Found a few more. That's the crest of that cockatoo. Oh, right. Yeah, this is going good. There's like blue grass, um, sort of here. It's kind of a blue colour. It's not green. That stands out a wee bit. Although I've not really been diligently pulling those out, so maybe not focus on that too much. It just jumped out at me there for some reason. I don't know why. Um, Felt it harder. We'll let you know, Clark, on Discord how we get on. It's a great image. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Put some progress posters up and everything. Yeah, acrylic. Oh, that's an amazing price then, Neve. Like Freya's, when Freya gets hers done, it cost double that. So, and I don't think vouchers exist for that place. So I've not seen any anyway. Um, I picked the Science Museum panorama from Clementoni. It's 1,000 pieces. Oh, nice. That sounds good. Vicky, it's a group of us. Oh, perfect. I cook a meal and we stay till it's finished. It's a great get together. The joy of puzzling. Wish you were here, Vicky, too. I know. It's so like puzzling together like that. It's so brilliant. I think that's why I enjoyed Worlds so much. Just puzzling with a group of people who love it as much as you, and it's such a great community. I mean, look at this live stream community we have, and the Discord and everything, and it's lovely that that is a way we can experience that togetherness in puzzling from afar. You know, it's really great. But yeah, that sounds so fun. That sounds so fun. I'd definitely be doing that if I had a lot of puzzle friends that lived here. I'd be doing that. Um, I mean, I was never able to get my kids into it, so otherwise I'd be puzzling with them. There's so much dust in this puzzle, right? And I know it's common with Ravensburger, and it kind of happens every time, but I don't know. I didn't expect there to be quite as much as this in a 750 piece puzzle. Like I had a big pile there still on my board. There. I don't know if you can see it very well. And then there's still loads in the bottom of the box. So yeah, a lot of dust. A lot of dust. I was able to do a dust drawing. I don't know if anybody saw that. It was just my initials. Vicky makes and builds. Our 8K Educa in 2 bags. Dreamtown sounds like a lot of brown. I think they are, Julie. Yeah, I think they are two bags of 4. Um, and yes, it's a darker puzzle. It's a darker puzzle. I've liked it for a while. I've kind of hung my. It's one of those ones I've kind of hung my nose over it and then just sort of forgotten about it. But it came up in a conversation in Discord a couple of days ago, and it got me thinking about it again. And yeah, I quite fancy doing that at some point. No idea when. I think that might be that lady again. Yes, it is. There we go. That's her hand that's reaching up. So we've got a little bit of her face and a little bit of one of her hands. That's that bird. We've got a good bunch of pieces here to be getting on with. And there's just this last pile to go through. The oranges might be a bit scattered. I've literally pulled out anything with orange on it. It's not just the stairs, it's also the actual oranges in the trees and things as well. So I might have a few little floating islands for a bit, but hopefully we can pull it all together pretty quickly. Oh, that's her fingertips holding onto the orange. That might be the lower hand. Oh, wait. I think it goes there somewhere. That might be that bird. Um, Missed a few blues. It could have been too focused on the oranges and yellows. Um, I think the wavies, so they get exact piece counts for the puzzle by making half pieces. Yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense. But why is that important to them? You know what I mean? Like, how many puzzle companies, you know, say it's 9,000 or 1,000 or whatever, but actually it's 1,008 or I wonder, like, in a way, I think it's good. I think, you know, that you know where you are, there's exactly that many pieces and that's what it says on the box kind of thing. I just wonder why that's kind of, after my cup of tea, I'm gonna get changed into my dress. Ah, so is your meal out that you're having? Is it like a lunch or is it more of a dinner? Or like an early dinner? I suppose we're already at lunch, aren't we? I forget sometimes that this goes over a lunchtime. And I don't know why I forget because, we always end up talking about food. We've never understood why Ravensburger puzzles have so much dust. Older ones didn't. Odd. Yeah, it's obviously something to do with the cardboard, but um, yeah, I was actually quite surprised by the amount in a 750-piece puzzle. The ones I have in my actual nails are my actual nails, not acrylic nails. Oh, okay. Right, okay. The big pile of green is scary. Oh, in the box, in here, yeah. I'm slowly picking out everything else and I'm just left with huge lots of green. Thankfully, there's a little bit of variety in some of the different shades of green. But, yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I come to it, Clark. Personally, it wouldn't be a Ravensburger without the dust. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I quite enjoy doing my dust drawings. I was just surprised at the amount of it. That's true, Ruth. The green in this one wasn't bad. There are a lot of different shades and textures. Ah, okay. Very true. We sift them through a colander and that helps our friends or bad. Oh, they're allergic. It makes me sneeze sometimes. I won't say I'm allergic, but it does sometimes it does get me sneezing. I agree, Clark. Now then, where was it? Somebody said there was there are wavies in the Ravensburger Dulk puzzle, Clark. Yes, that's right, there are. I'd forgotten about that. And there are some random shapes in that one. Not in this one though. I mean, they obviously brought out these square puzzles kind of at a similar time, but they've done that with the 500-piece ones, but not these ones. Maybe they just wanted just for some variety across the different piece counts and puzzles. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't mind either way. I just wondered why Educo were very, you know, that's what they have. It's one of the things that kind of marks them as Educa. I think that's flower. I'm getting faster now because I'm keen to start building. I'm like, come on, let's just get through these so I can build, so I can puzzle. That's a bit of the steps. Orange, orange. Uh, there's still some colours in here, still quite a lot of pink and things, so we'll get there. Right, let's see if these will go in without going everywhere. Ah! Oh, I dropped one. Dropped one! That wasn't very good, was it? And one fell over here somewhere. Where did that go? Ah, there we go. All right. Okay. So they're kind of out the way, so I'll just leave them there for a minute. I've sort of left the oranges a bit in the way here. So when I talk about the steps and the orange, I am mostly talking about these. It's like pink on the stairs, but orange on the side, and it's here as well. So that's a big chunk of orange, but you've also got an orange there, oranges up here, oranges here, here in this lady's hand. So there's quite a few of them. They're going to be a little bit scattered. But any that I saw that were obviously these steps, I also pulled those out if I spotted them. So that's that. That's the black leopard there. You've got the water here, obviously. That's the cockatoo I was talking about. Oh, and the yellow flowers. So we've got three here and a wee batch here. So just have to just get going. Just have a drink of my water. Um, yeah, it's a great idea, Mark. Yeah, I've seen people do that. They put it through a colander. My dust rags are blue lately. Maybe too many Ravensburger puzzles, lol. I know. You know when you've got blue fingers, there's a Ravensburger involved. I'm gonna get dressed now. The weather is nice for me. Family nearly every weather is nice for me. Finally, nearly every year the weather is bad. I see what you mean. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you're having a good day and that the weather's good. And you're looking forward to your meal. Ruth, we got that tip through Karen's puzzles when we started to do this hobby. Oh, right. Huh. I thought she just kind of weathered the dust. I never really, never knew she did that. I don't have the patience for that. I just want to get on with the puzzle, you know. Plus, you know, then I've discovered dust drawings, so I'll just deal with it. But yeah, it does make me sneeze sometimes, especially with the large piece counts. Like if I'm doing a 5K or something. Right, I am just um getting putting a few of these steps pieces in. There, that goes there. That one? Oh, no. Seeing if I, because I've got the start of them kind of on the horizon there, so maybe I can attach them there. And one goes there. Uh, Wait a minute. That'll go that way. If it's over there, this way, if it's over here. I'm not sure about that one. Uh, this side's a little bit, proving a little bit trickier than that side. No. That just seems to be this shape. I don't know. Ah, there we go. That's got the water in, so I think that's going to go over here somewhere. Ah, there we go. That's that attached. I don't know why I keep folding the poster up. I might as well just leave it spread out. Um, oh, I'm not sure. Not sure where that bit is. That's fine. If I don't get them all in, it's not a problem. There, that goes there. Does that go there? Nope. Mm, no. Yes. There we go. That fits there. That fits in there. I've got some blue pieces here. I must have just sorted those out. I don't know why, but I'm going to put those with those. That's that bird. It goes that way. There, that goes there. I'm not sure about that. Some very similar colours in this. Okay, so that has got rid of a few of those. And given me a bit of space, maybe, to spread out a bit here. Um, right, I think that goes down there somewhere. There's like an archway here. So, there we go. That transition line's quite obvious there. Hmm. So we've got some transitions up here still as well. There we go, like that one, for example. But that doesn't go there, it goes there. They may have ended up in the water pile. Okay. Yeah, that's them. So it's good to have other ones to hand so I can fill out gaps. The oranges are a slightly different shade of orange, so hopefully they won't be too difficult to figure out. There's a hand around that orange. Um, there. There. So the ladies coming together. What is that? Oh, right, okay, so there's an archway in this one as well. I never noticed. So here, that's the arch in the one on the left, and it's nighttime through that arch. And on the one on the right here, it's more kind of like a sunrise. Quite nice. Lots of little things you notice as you're going along, which is nice. Like for a smaller puzzle, like it's nice the amount of things you keep sort of spotting as you're building it. Mm. I've got a mini handheld vacuum that I use for the puzzle dust and dusting Lego. Oh yeah, Lego gets awful, doesn't it? In between all the little knobbly bits. That's a good idea. Not sure about the sequin dress. It's already scratching me. Ah, could you change to the other one? You had a choice of two, right? Hi, Thomas. How you doing? Thomas, I've had to set up repeating reminders on my iPad so I don't miss them. Oh, the live. Did you forget about the live? Yeah, I know. And it doesn't help when I just throw one on you just randomly. Like, oh, I'm going to live stream tomorrow. Oh dear. What I should probably do if I could, manage to get myself organized ever is what I should probably do is um just like set them all up on the Sunday. Like so for example, when I put out my newsletter thing, just set all of the lives up for the coming week and then just say, right, this one's here, that one's there, this one's there. But yeah, I've not quite got to that level of organized yet, I'm afraid. I'll get there eventually. Oh, a little bit of the card sticking out there. I'm not sure what that is. So that's that archway further down here. I've got a bunch of pieces in the way, so I'll just leave that there for now. That almost looks like a bit of tiger. I don't recall seeing a tiger in this puzzle. There's like black stripes on it. Is there a tiger? Oh no, it's these leaves. These here in front of this orange. Little stalks. Thinking, is there a tiger? Oh no, it's yeah. It's not those ones, it's those ones on the left. So that goes up here somewhere. Ish, around about there. That looks like this lady. There. It goes there. And another bit of the steps there. Okay, so they're all spread out. I'm tempted to pick out these oranges because they're a slightly different shade of orange. Um, oh, what's that one? There we go. I don't know if I can attach the oranges to each other. There, I can attach that one there. Yay. Yay, yay. Um, then this one. Oh, and there's a third one. There. Uh, okay, hang on. Yeah, there. Okay, so that's her hand. A bit of orange there. Mm, no, don't know about that one. Ah, there we go. Where do you go? Ah, here we go. They go there. That doesn't attach though. And then that, okay. Right, these are in the way. These yellow pieces. I can move those though, that's fine. I can just move those off. I will stick them up here. There are some light greens in this as well. Kind of like a lime green. So I suspect I'll fill a bit out up here with those. These were the ones I originally pulled out of that cockatoo. Except that's not. What's that bird? Right, so this goes here. Yay! And then, but her face is not really very close to that arm. Face is more kind of here. Um, that's that missing piece, so that's good. What's everybody saying? I've had to. Oh no, I've read that. Hi SS, how you doing? Looking from work. Happy puzzling to you. Gonna pop off now. Oh, have fun, Neve. Have a great birthday and have a lot of fun. Okay, and thanks for popping in. Lovely that you spent time with us on your birthday. um, Hope you have a lovely time. Have a great day. Yeah. The Tuesday live stream was a wonderful, happy surprise. Oh, good, good. I'm just sorry about that whole blooming camera thing. I think that's probably more of an issue for me than it was for anybody else. It was a little bit distracting that it kept popping up. I'm just glad it wasn't kind of obscuring the puzzle. But I did a wee I straight away because I already had everything set up. Straight away, I looked into that to try and fix it, and I did a little private stream to try and fix it. And I took my camera off the tripod and I took all the cables out of it, and I didn't really make any changes because everything I was googling didn't really fit the description of what was happening. But so I thought, right, I'll just put it back on and do a test stream and see what happens. And it stopped, and I think just a cable was just not in properly. And so it was doing this thing where it kind of was resetting itself, and every time it did that, the graphics popped up. That's my theory anyway. I mean, I'm no tech wizard, but that's my theory. So so yeah, so apologies for that. But yeah, it was good. I really enjoyed that puzzle. It's so lovely. It's got such lovely colours in it. Now then, that is part of the tree. No, it goes around here somewhere, I think. I'm just not quite sure where. Um, as well. So yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it, and it really is a brilliant puzzle to live stream. I'm really looking forward to doing it again. I was so tempted to just do another one, but I'm gonna go a bit easier and just do another one next Tuesday, I think. I don't think I've got anything on Tuesday, so right. So this is that. I'm just popping together that cockatoo. Wait a minute. I'm not sure where that goes. Ah, oh, that way. Right. Could not figure that out there for a second. There we go. That's its head. It's kind of looking backwards. And that's different pink. That's that archway. No, that might be its pale. Or it might be another pink, I'm not sure. Is that a bit of the sky? There, yes it is. So I'm still finding bits of pink that are the sky. Uh, right. Okay. I'm reluctant. I don't want to go back to these oranges just yet because I think they're going to take a little while. So what I'll do is I'll tackle these yellows. Oh, that goes there. Well, it's good that I got that in. I've not found many of this bird. Maybe it's in here. Hang on. We'll just pause on the yellows for a second. Ah, so I can just fill this bird out a little bit. Bit of orange in there. Oh, that's yeah. It's up where there's another waterfall here. So there's some oranges up here that I'm kind of missing. Huh. Okay. I don't know. A bit back and forth with this, aren't I? Oh, that's so thank you, Clark. Thank you very much. Very generous. Thank you so much. I'm really glad. I'm glad you're enjoying the lives. Agreed, it was wonderful. Good. That's great. And you know what? It was nice building it on the A2 phone board too, because it was just a bit smaller. So I was able just to just plonk a bit of foam board on top of it and just put it away. You know, it wasn't this huge thing I was trying to kind of lug around lug around my puzzle room. So I'm really glad I bought some different sizes. Um, I bought this puzzle. I thought this puzzle would be so easy, but I'm sorting and realizing there are a lot of black and white old picture parts that might be tricky. Ah, and some puzzles get you, don't they? Camera clearly wanted Tuesday as a day off. I know it was protesting. It was revolting. Puzzle's looking lovely. Thank you. Yeah, it's lovely and bright. It's a nice image. I'm not surprised it got voted. Um, ugh, I'm looking forward to retirement when I can just puzzle and video game all day. I'm so done with work. I know. I know what you mean. I thoroughly recommend it. You recommend retirement? Jimmy G, hello. Is this a newer Ravensburger puzzle? Yes. So this is one of the Art and Soul collection puzzles. I don't know if they all came out in 2024, but the wee batch that I've got were all 2024, and it's a square one, 750 pieces. It's the Art and Soul collection. So yes, and it's really nice, really nice. I would definitely recommend them to do. It's lovely. I'm loving the lives. Oh, good. I'm really glad. Oh, makes me happy. That makes me happy. I love them too, though. Like, it's just as fun for me as it is for you. Really, honestly, it's just the technology that kind of makes it stressful. You just can't rely on it. Love the A2 foam board. You're really demonstrating that you can do a 2,000 piece puzzle in limited space. Yeah, but in a way, it's not just in a way, it's not just that I'm trying to show people that, and I am. It's also that I have to figure out a solution to the problem that I have, where I've got to fit it all under this space. I've got to fit it all in this space that the camera can see. And whilst I can raise my tripod, that creates more problems because then I've got cables stretching and things like that. So it's like, in a way, it's like I've got conundrum's been posed, and I have to figure out how to get around it. And there are ways around it. So it's like I'm sort of doing it because I have to, but also at the same time, that's just showing that it can be done. If you're not filming like I am, but you're limited on space, it can be done. And A2, it's a nice size. It's like A1. A1's good. It holds like 1,000 piece puzzle. It holds this nicely. It gives me space for the pieces, and it's great. But in here, so I've got lights everywhere, and I've got the board taking up the majority of the room. And when I'm carrying it around, I have to be really careful not to wang it off things. So having the A2's actually been brilliant, and you can easily just stack them up, put them away. When you're not working on it, and you hide it from cats, and so yeah, it is definitely doable, definitely. And I'm looking forward to doing that with the downtown puzzle as well. Showing that a 6K can be done on boards. I mean, I will be going back to the A1 for those, but you can still stack them the same. You can still put them away. One thing that when I did my video years ago now on doing large puzzles in small spaces, when I did my video on that, I sort of made the point that if you're doing a puzzle in one room, but you're putting it away in another room, you have to make sure you can fit the board through the door because you can't exactly just tip it because then the puzzle would fall off. So it's like, yeah, so size kind of matters in that respect. Much bigger than A1, and I wouldn't be able to do it. I'd have to, cut the board or something to sort it out. So if you've got narrow doors, that's another consideration. But yeah, it works. It definitely works. Us two, we miss work not. By the time I retire, the puzzle industry will have collapsed, and I'll have to rely solely on vintage puzzles from 2040. Justin. Hello, by the way. Oh, no, no way it will have collapsed. Not with a bunch like us. We'll keep it alive. Are the Art and Soul collection all the same artist? No, no. I've got four of them. There are more. There are more than what I've got. I've got four of them, and they're all by different artists. I can't remember all the names of them all. But this one's Petra Braun, but my other three are all different. There may be more than one by the same artist. I've not looked into them. I'm not sure if every single one is different, but the four I have are different. I noticed there was a new Art and Soul puzzle titled Titanic. Oh, is there? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'll have to look at that one. That's just come out, has it? Right. So I've got a bit sidetracked here. But I've managed to kind of do that bird. Oh, there we go. That's a missing neck. So that bird's done. That's good. That's a yellow one. Um, right. First things first. I can get rid of some of these. Like I said, there are some green ones. That's like a lemon or something up in that tree. Speaking of foam boards, Sam, how many of what sized foam boards did you use for your life puzzle? That's going to be a different kettle of fish because that's panorama. So I can't if I know you've probably said before. I can't remember though. Um, were there six or were there four? Let me know. I meant to ask you, and I almost forgot. It was the conversation about foam boards reminded me. Where's that? There it is. I knew I'd pulled it out. There we go. And I should have that too, but there we go. It's in with the orange. That's that. Good. Right. And I'm in two minds whether to move these off. I'm doing a little bit of jiggery pokery here, aren't I? That goes there. I keep changing my mind. I've never changed my mind so much on a puzzle. Like what? Like what to work on next? These leaves here are kind of they've got holes in, so they're jumping out because they're obvious, you know. If I find a holy leaf, I know it's going to go up here somewhere. What I really need to do is just move these out of the way. They're a bit in the way. So maybe I'll keep on going with these. We'll see. It's a bit haphazard though. And that one. That's a fairly big bit of orange. Should be obvious. There we are. So should that. And I can use shape here to help as well. These are quite nice varied shapes, these pieces. I don't know where that bit is though. There. The bits with pink in go over here because that is this tree. The branches are like a purpley pink. So that distinguishes what goes this side and what goes that side, which is nice. There we go. And I've got the butterfly there. So let's move these over then. I'll take this opportunity to shift these out of the way. That's a different shade of orange entirely. That's almost red. There's some flowers down here. So I'm going to separate those because I don't think I've got all those pieces out yet. Um, yeah, it's got pink in. So then these, there we go, that's that one. Still a couple down here. No. Oh, that's a butterfly. That's down here. There. I'm not sure about that one. Because there. That's this art. There's not much orange left here. They're pink. That's that bird. No. No. That one. Hey. Okay. Right, okay, so stuff's starting to get moved out of the way, so that's good. It means I can work on these yellows. What is there? Ah, yeah, I can attach the lady's head. Woohoo! Ah, there. And that Mm, not sure where that Ah, there we go. That's up there. So it's a bit of the, see the bits of pink that I'm missing in the sky are still throwing me. That's there. I don't think there was much left here, but there can't be much more. Uh, oh, that fits there. Good. So that's so there's stuff getting attached. So that's good. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Okay. So I'm just going to make the assumption that these all go up here. There may be one or two stragglers down here, but there's like that one, for example, and that one. And that's them out of the way. So now I can focus on these and stop for a minute and read the chat. Just let me move all these first. Come on, there we go. Right, here we go. Okay. I used 6 A2 foam boards, one for each hexant, like sit-in landscape. Okay, okay, that's good. I've got A2, so that's good. Because I'm just using 4 for Penelope weights, but I keep forgetting that life is 3,000 pieces. So it's a bigger one. Thank you for that, Sam. Hi, Izza. How are you? Agreed. The AI looks very similar to hers, so easy to buy the wrong one if you're not careful. Oh, are you talking about the Rose Cat Con, the 6 portals? Saw that on Reddit, disgraceful. Yeah, I actually saw that on Facebook before you put it in the Discord. Um, I think it's a company called Puzzle Funland that is that's basically just slightly altered it using AI and slapped it on a 1,000 piece puzzle. And they put a post up on Facebook which somebody shared in a group and said, don't buy, it's stolen art. And actually the artist Rose Cat Khan had been commenting. She'd been commenting in those posts and saying, look, it's been stolen. Um so don't support it. And then the original post that the Puzzle Funland put up, anybody who commented things like who's the artist, why have you stolen the artwork, blah blah blah, anybody who commented anything like that, they was just deleting the comments. So I reported the post, and they've got loads of puzzles up there, and who knows how many of the other ones are stolen, but I would steer very clear of them. Puzzle Funland, don't go anywhere near them. It's just blatant, just they just stole it. It's really not good. Makes me feel for Rose, because how much work she put into that, and it's exciting that Ravensburger have picked up. It's going to be a 7K puzzle. I mean, I really think Ravensburger need to work alongside her to figure something out there. I don't know. I don't know what you do, but it's so bad. Maybe they need to stop doing such a long lead time for the new products, as it's allowed them time to copy it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Um, this is a growing danger of the AI field. We always try hard to buy from known artists and brands. Personally, we don't like AI imagery. Yeah. I mean, when it's out and out just plagiarism like that, it's makes you angry. Um, Maybe they need to stop doing. Yeah, sorry, I've just read that. Agreed. I'm at the point now where I will only buy puzzles from artists' names that I recognize and brands I trust. Yeah, Me too. Yeah. Yeah, might be best. It's just crazy how quickly they were able to do, and it looks a lot like it too if you're not careful to spot the differences. I don't know what it's they need to I don't know the ins and outs of the legalities of this, but with copyright, it's like, is it something crazy? Like you can only claim copyright if it's like um so many percent different, if you see what I mean. Like they don't, what I'm trying to say is they don't have to be much different for it to then become a different piece of work and so that you can't claim copyright. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that's like, even though it's blatantly obviously ripped off of something, if they change enough, then it just passes under the radar and they can't be touched, kind of thing. And I mean that, what chance do you have then? It's just, I don't know. We've been discussing six portals for at least 4 months and still 5 to 6 weeks away. It's so similar, which is scary. Yeah, but they probably know what they're doing. You know, they probably know how much different it needs to be. So then, you end up with this situation where puzzlers basically just have to kind of boycott them so that they don't make anything from it. Because if they can't sort of face sort of justice, if you like, um, they have to kind of get it another way, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. We've been able to buy an original painting because we admired her puzzle art. Can't do that with AI. Yeah, it is a shame. Um, gosh, copy a 6K puzzle like that in within 6 months. That's insane. It took the artist 5 months to make. I'm good. Good. I'm glad you're all right. Hope everyone's all right. Haven't been able to drop in alive in a while. Seen you in a while, but it's good to see you today. Oh, it's 1K. I thought it was 6K. Sorry. No, I think it's just what, unless they've done another one. I mean, it might be a different company. I'm not sure about the one on Reddit, but if it's the same as the one on Facebook, it was a 1,000 piece that they'd put it on, and it was a company called Puzzle Funland. So just don't go near them and share it around. Uh, Completely disgraceful. Yeah. Um, Ban Puzzle Funland. That is not cool or fun for anyone. Thanks for that info. Yeah, you're welcome. I'll try and find the post, the original post, and then the other post that where it was shared. That it was stolen. Um, and show you. I don't. It's I don't really like using Facebook. I must admit, of all the um social media sites, Facebook's my least favorite. But it is getting shared about in the puzzle groups there. So I'll show it to you. And obviously your thing was on Reddit, wasn't it, SS? So it's getting around, so that's good. Um, but yeah, I wanted to share it. It was just kind of the best way to do it because obviously, I mean, I've got a voice here, so I can share this with you here as well, which is good. Um, but I don't know. I don't know if there's more than one person doing it. It's just, yeah. Totally don't condone this, but there's obviously a market for these images in a more popular 1K size. Ravensburger may need to think about releasing images in more than one size. Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Because the amount of people, there was another post that came up, like a third post, um, where somebody posted a picture of it and said, I really love this puzzle, where can I get it from or something. They asked a question about it. Um, and they didn't know. They didn't know that it had been stolen. So then, of course, that prompted everybody to come in and they were like, oh, don't buy it, blah, 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 blah. But it was because they really loved it. They wanted to get it. And it was like, yeah, like I totally agree. People will want to do a smaller version of it. Um, so that's, yeah, I agree. I mean, but I think they must know by now. If Rose Khan is aware of it and she's putting comments on the posts, they'll know. So hopefully they'll act fast on it. And I agreed, I would totally buy 6 portals in a 1K. Yeah, they're not daft. They know what they do. Yeah, I think they must have done it before. I dislike these people stealing art for their own profits for the name of science. Yeah. We might see companies like Ravensburger don't release images of new puzzles until release day. Maybe, but then, are the sales going to be as good then if they haven't hyped up all the marketing and stuff? Do they have, if they can't take pre-orders, do they have an idea of how many they're going to need to make? Like, there must be, I think, there's reasons behind doing that. I mean, it is a long time though. They maybe just need to shorten the time that they're doing this. Um, Ravensburger has released images in more sizes before. It shouldn't be rocket science. No, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. Something to bear in mind is that we, online forum puzzlers, are probably in the minority, and the vast majority of puzzlers will not be aware of AI art in jigsaws, and that the image is a rip-off of the 7K. Yeah, like casual puzzlers who aren't necessarily on social media. Um, it for them it would just be, oh, there's a puzzle, that's nice, you know. So yeah, no, I think you're right. Ravensburger released the Pokemon puzzle in both 1K and 5K. Yeah, yeah, we know they have. I mean, I guess they've got no way of knowing which ones are going to be targeted. It's possible people have targeted that one because of how popular these 7Ks are, especially that one. Maybe they've got wind of just how much people are hyping these puzzles up, and they're like, right, well, we'll get on this. I've been saying that Magical Dragon Forest and some other 9K should be released as 3Ks. Yeah, I agree. Like Bombardment of Algiers. Yeah, Dragon Forest, Disney Museum. I think that would have been really popular in a smaller size. Kingdom Underwater. I love the I'd love the Dulk in higher piece counts. Yeah, actually, when I was in America, I saw the 1,000 piece Dulk in what's it called, Barnes and Noble. That was very tempting, but I couldn't bring too many home, so I left it. But yeah, Dulk's artwork's lovely, isn't it? But I mean, do you mean like large piece counts? That would be cool. Right, where to start with these yellows? So there's some yellow flowers with kind of grass in front of them here. That blue grass I was talking about earlier. So that tells me that it goes over here. Uh, oh, that's down here, that one. Let's see if I can find that. There we go. So that's a good way of distinguishing that. Wait, there's like a green in the middle of these. There. So that helps as well. Mm, no. Oh, I forced that one in, didn't I? That does not go there. Does that? Yes, it does. Um, right. So there's those two, but there's a third one above her head. I don't know what that is. That's just two pieces I found together, I think. They go together. That's bugging me. I want to find where that goes. Ah, There. Okay. No longer bugging me. There we go. I'm going to put those there. And those up there. Wait, that goes there. That goes up there. Right. So that is that little bit there. And then there's a leaf that goes across. If I can find the other bit. Nope, can't at the moment. This is in front of like quite a dark bit of leaf. I'm not entirely sure. No, I'm gonna pull that back over here because I don't know. Well, let's see if I can build out from here. Just using the pattern on the flowers. That's that one. Ah, there. And then there's quite a big one. That's quite a big one, that one. There. There's just enough of these pieces to make it slightly trickier. Slowed me down a wee bit. Not too bad, but a wee bit. No. Those go there, though. Okay. And that one. That's good. So, I don't think I can... Oh, wait. I can. There we go. That attaches. Yay! That's that. And some of the brighter greens are behind these as well. So background is kind of helps as well. Does that go? No. Let's go over here then. This one? All right. Just do a month lead time. They will sell particularly with her artwork. Yeah, she's a known artist with them, isn't she? She's done other puzzles with them. Sam, totally agree. As newbies to puzzling last year, we had no idea AI existed. Once we did though, out the door it went. Yeah. People might just assume this ripoff is just a mini-me of the real one. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody is overly bothered about finding out who the artist is. So, like you say, puzzlers that aren't on these forums and things like that, they just won't have an awareness. Uh, AI imagery has weird peculiarities and blurry images. We save up to buy good branded puzzles. Even astrology as a 3K would probably sell well. People like the image but are scared of the 9K size. Yeah, maybe just to do it as a matter of course would be quite good. 2K or higher for Dulk would be fantastic. Let's hope that they bring something out. Yeah, I really like his artwork too. Breakfast time here, eating bacon with brown sauce. Yes. We've made a fan of you, Clark. Yes. Soon HP will take over America. Oh, that sounds amazing. Just before I came on here, I had a sausage on a roll with brown sauce. It was just yum yum. The astrology one they have the Zodiac 3K, which is similar. Yeah. Licensing astrology wouldn't even be difficult. It's art by Penfound, who still makes images for Ravensburger. Yeah. Yummy. Ah, it does sound good. You're making me hungry now, even though I've had my sausage on a roll. That puzzle is 7,000 pieces in just 2 bags. That is big. Yeah, it is. Not everybody does large piece counts. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Uh, right. Mm, that one. Okay, I've got less and less now, so they're going in a bit quicker. Oh, oh my Lord. Why? It's not bothered me this entire time, then all of a sudden it decides to dive bomb my face. Ah, oh my. Did somebody say they were working on Nocturnal? So just changing the subject, sorry. Like way earlier on. Did I notice somebody say they were doing Nocturnal? Who was who was that, if you're still here? I've not that long finished that puzzle. I've started working on the video. Been doing a lot of. I had to take a bit of a break because I've been doing a lot of sorting educas this week. But yeah, hoping to bring the video out on that soon. Oh, it was you, Julie. Are you still doing it? How far into it are you? How are you finding it? I'll be interested to hear. Um, Supper time here with a cuppa and some dark chocolate. What percentage dark chocolate, Mark? I like 70. 70 is about the max for me. I have had 90 before, but that's a bit too much. Um, Large piece counts are more a project than something you tackle in leisurely time during the afternoons. Yeah, just had lunch with the family, so couldn't write. Hiya, how are you? So you couldn't write, but have you been here? Have you been watching along? Afternoon. Hi, Philip. How's the puzzle going? Oh, yeah, you're flying through that puzzle. Uh, right, that's a different kind of yellow. I don't really know what that is. It's got one of those little fuzzy bits. Oh, it might be, it's this flower down here, just the edges of it. Okay, so that has gone rather well. That's a butterfly that goes somewhere here-ish. Now then, let's put this over here where it belongs. Um, ah, Yay. Right, okay. So then that leaves room here to fill in this black leopard. And I have those pieces just here. So let's do that. Now then, this is quite dark, so might be on the trickier side to do, but we'll see. The face is fairly obvious. It's got the whiskers. We've got the eye. So I can kind of see that. Its ear has or the top of its head has almost like an outline. So that was good. There's a bit of a gradient as well to the colours. I'm only really just noticing this stuff now. It was all just kind of just one colour to start with, but now I've started working on it, you can see the differences. So that's good. And it's in amongst leaves and things as well, which helps. Uh, I'm not sure about that. Slowed down a bit now. There we go. That goes there. That goes there. That's it. Hmm. There's a couple of bits missing here. Uh, oh, there, that's the tip of its nose. Come on now, you should be obvious. And so should you. Okay, I'm not sure about those. Um, no, not certain about those. But that's most of the Jaguar's head done. I keep saying Jaguar. Black leopard, we think. Right, so tempted to move back over to these now. I think there's a few less of them than these, the water. So let's give it a try. And we've still got some, they're like vine pieces, which hopefully will be fairly obvious, like that one. Yeah, aye, so they're helping. There. Yeah, there's a few that come down here too. I'm not sure. Ah, there. No. There? No. Hmm. There. That's it. Oh, there we go. It goes up there. What's that? No. It's orange and purple. There. And there. There it is. That's there. Could not figure that out for a wee while there. And that goes there. That's in there. And that, there's a little bit of orange in the corner there. Where does that go? Can't see it. No, I can't see it. We'll just leave that one there. So let's now, shall I move over to the blue? Since I've sorted a bit of it, let's now have a go at this blue. There's some blue waterfall, that's mostly done. Um, There, those two are filled in now. But there's a little bit of blue here, but it's kind of obvious where the waterfall is because it's like sparkly. There's a bit up here too. See if I can fill that in. There we go, there's one. Oh, there's a bit of orange there. That's that. A lot of pink on these as well. Some like pink water lilies. I've got another bird in here. This looks like a, or maybe it's a flower. Oh, wait. Oh, it's that snake. Right. It goes up here. That looks like waterfall. There it is. And that's that one. There, so that's the snake in. That's that one. So the rest should be around about here. Um, that's not even water, that's that bluegrass. Um, right. That's also bluegrass. So we've got a bit of mist sorting going on here. That's bluegrass too. It's going in. I'm not having trouble fitting them in, so that's good. It's the main thing, isn't it? As long as they go in. What's everybody saying? Gumby Cat, hello! What are your plans to do next, Philip? Are you doing life next, Philip? I eat 100% dark chocolate. Oh, did you know I saw that in because you don't often see the 100% stuff here. We have 90. Um, but I went into a Walmart when I was in America and they had the 100%. I was like, oh, honestly, it's kind of like eating soil. I don't know. I don't, that's a bit too strong for me. But make hot chocolate with it. Sounds nice. I think, yeah, with other things it's good. Thanks, Ruth. It certainly helps when the pieces just come together. Oh yeah, we like that, don't we? Don't eat any sugar except in fruit. Oh, great. You've got more willpower than me. I'm joining in on the 3K live. Yay! Okay, I thought I remembered you saying that. All that clicking and snapping those pieces, great sounds. Oh, can you hear that? I don't know if the mic picks it up. Doesn't always pick up everything. Sounds really tasty. Yeah, it does. Julia, I always find the ribbon strip cut to be more difficult than grid cut. Yeah, it can be. You get used to it, but yeah, it can be. Cloudberries are that. Sorry, Julie, if I missed your answer about what you think of it. I do apologise. I got a bit engrossed there. Have rewatched the videos of the Educa 6K entering the bedroom. Getting me even more excited to get it this Saturday. Hope it's in good condition. If it is, I might start Monday. Ooh. Ah, look at you go, Soul Empress. You've just done like your first 3K. Now you're straight up there in the 6Ks. That's a brilliant puzzle. I loved it. I really loved it. And now it sits proudly on my wall. I hope it's in good condition for you. It was certainly a good price. This is getting seriously moreish. Just got a free membership for the love of puzzles. Can't wait to watch the member vids. Oh, Brill! Good. The Black Leopard slash Jaguar reminds me of a goofy Pluto, like when you did the 13.2K Disney Orchestra. Goofy, when he was on the right playing the. Is Goofy not playing the double bass? And Pluto's on the drums. Is it Pluto's the dog, right? Why does it remind you of that? Just out of interest. Clark, this is almost random cut. Almost, yeah. So it's a funny one, Nocturnal. because the pieces are actually they're not there are no like hugely random piece shapes. You'll still have like three ins, one out, or three outs, one in, or four outs, or whatever. You still have those. But because of the ribbon, with the way they've cut it, sometimes you might have like, so say you've got one that's four ins, you might have the corners shaved off a bit. So it kind of gives it this wobbly random shape appearance. But they're not actually, there are more random puzzles than that. Definitely. I wouldn't describe it as true random. Um, yes, I'd say there's a ribbon cut element to it, but it's not, again, it's not all the way through. It might go through to about there, and then it'll stop, and then the ribbon will carry on like maybe just a wee bit up there, and the same coming down. So it's not grid, and it's almost random, but not quite. It's a funny cut. Reminds me a bit of Seiko, but I'd say Seiko's ribbon cut. It's certainly. I actually liked the cut because I think the original Cloud Breeze, for me, there was a tendency for false fits depending on the puzzle you were doing. Um, I've had that a couple of times, but there's no real chance of that with these ones, so that is good. Piece is still thick, really nice. But yeah, it's funny. It's a funny the cut that they've gone for. Steps, arch, and palm trees look like Dr. Seuss artwork. Yeah, yeah, they do, don't they? Yeah. Uh, nice. We love free memberships. I think that's how you I think that's how you joined my channel, was it, SS? You got a free one and then you stuck around. Put a photo on Discord, Clark. Yeah, good. I'll have a wee look at it. It's interesting to hear what other people think. I just want to see how many more 9Ks I can finish before 2026 after Star Wars. Okay, what's the significance of 2026? Is it just because it's next year? So before the end of the year? I stopped eating anything with sugar when I got cancer. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Moving soon has slowed down Star Wars. Yeah. When will you be moved, Gustin? I learned the hot chocolate trick when I attended an amazing hot chocolate cafe in Geneva. Well, that sounds, yeah, that does sound good. It does sound good. I think it's just, I'm just thinking of, just eating the raw chocolate kind of thing. And also the fact that I've been playing Pokemon more again. This is the thing when hobbies clash. I think you were amazingly fast. Oh, thank you. When you kept getting the names mixed up. Oh, I see. Right. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm terrible. But yeah, I did, didn't I? I've forgotten that. I kept calling Goofy Pluto and Pluto Goofy. Yeah, that's right. My brain's going to mush. Just hope I can figure out the logistics for the 6K. I built the 6K on foam boards because I was still living in a smaller place then. Um, and it was uh like I didn't have this big board, so I had to. And it was fine. It fits on 4A4 foam boards or whatever boards you use. Um, and it's quite sortable. So there's a bit of chopping and changing boards, but it's not like over the top. You can you can focus on one board for a good little while and then move to another one. So it's good in that respect. Um, okay, that's that. It means I can use shape here, hopefully. Oh, no. Right, the lily pads are over here. that way. Oh, there's some over here as well. I think that might be over here though. What's that? There we go. Definitely slowed down a bit. Do we think I will finish today? I don't know. What time are we? We're almost 2 hours in, not quite. So, right, now then, this water has some funny lines here. Here at the bottom. That goes nearer to the top. Round about there. There, that's that one. Got pink in it. There. Ah, that's it. Woohoo! No, that doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. Okay. Concentrating now. Concentrating. Oh, no. It's got purple in it. And a little bit of, there we go. I feel like I've not got all of these out. Doing my triumph taps again. Nope. I'm thinking I might have to go through and pull out some pink pieces. Because there's a lot of overlap with pink water lilies and things here. And it's thrown me off a little bit. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And I might get out some of these reddish oranges as well. So, moving on to the flowers a little bit. Pull those out. And this, my trusty board. Moving at the start of September. I'm sure I've asked you that. Sorry if I've asked you that before. Right, okay. Leave it to go. Augustine, Godspeed. Thank you, Iggy. Hopefully there's more to go today. Oh, hi, Winter. You made it. Yay. Yes, I'm doing a bit more. Yeah, doing a bit more. Thanks for the chocolate tips. They've been duly noted. We've been channeling Donna Louise tonight. Oh, yeah, she likes her chocolate, doesn't she? What is it, Whittaker's or something they have over there? Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Oh, is that a reference to Pokemon? It says your comment is sweet. Do you have a link to the Discord? The link below doesn't seem to work anymore. Says it expired. Oh, really? The one below this video? Ah, okay. Well, I can fix that right now, I think. Give me 1 second. Uh, yeah, you only get like a week, and then they expire. That's the one. Save. Right, I've just put a new one in. See if that works. So you might need to refresh though. You might need to refresh so it changes the description. But see if that works, Jimmy G. Sorry about that. It shouldn't have expired. I must have been getting to the end of an old week or something, and because I actually put this one up a couple of days ahead of time, which I don't usually do. Normally it's like the day before. Um. So yeah, see if that works. Let me know. Just went to pick up a package from a carrier driver. He had those LED blinking evil eyes on the front of his car. So when I was leaving, I said, "Nice eyes." It took him a bit to realise what I meant. Nice, Gustin. I played a bit of every generation, but only ever finished Red Blue. Must sit down and complete every one. Then we had a laugh about it, but for a few seconds I was mortified. Bless you. But seriously, it's really hard to find good channels on YouTube. Vicky is definitely one in a million. Aw, thank you. Like, I must have missed that comment. What did you say? Absolutely, SS. Oh, what? I don't know what you said. See if I scroll back, it goes a bit weird. Your comment is sweet. Oh, Karen's here. Hello, Karen. Just finished Gallison's 1000-piece Springtime in Paris by Michael Storings. Spending tomorrow thrift shopping to see what I can find. Ooh, we'll be keeping an eye out for something larger. Ooh, I hope you find something. Yeah, 2026, you'll be doing the 240Ks. Yes, Vicky, I was a lurker until I got a free membership. Came for the puzzling, stayed for the vibes. Oh, and I'm back from the vet. Yeah, so I missed a little bit of chat there. Yeah, you did. Oh, it's so good. I'm glad. What a brilliant group of people. um, so hang on. Where am I now? I've lost myself. Are you struggling with the heat too, Guston? Is it warm? Is it warm winter where you are? Yeah, unfortunately, Discord links expire after 7 days. Vicky's usually good at putting an updated one. Yeah, I try and do it with every video, but it doesn't. Sometimes I think it will like have a 7 day link, and then that'll be what it is for 7 days. So I might catch it on the last day. That's just a guess because it's definitely not been 7 days since I put that link in there. So I think I must have just caught it at the end of a cycle. And so it's expired. But anyway, I'm hoping that's worked for you. Yeah, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are the last Pokemon games on the 3DS, and also the newest ones I'm willing to play. Yay, great! They know her so well now. It's very quick, but it's 45-minute drive, so it took a while still. Yeah, bit of a trek. Okay, thanks. That works. Oh, good. Yeah, good. Welcome. I'll send a little wave when I'm done. I would recommend an American site called Casual Puzzlers. It's very different from Vicky, but I enjoy it. An American, oh, the Casual Puzzler, what, the YouTube channel? I know the one you mean. Yeah, winter, I've barely been able to go outside for days, have had all the windows open and fans running. Yeah, it's been warm here too. We've had some rain, but it's not really significantly cleared the air. Oh yeah, I've seen them recommended on my feed. Do they do live streams? Been meaning to check them out. If it's when you say casual puzzlers, I don't know if you mean Emily, the casual puzzler, or if it's a different one and there's more than one. Emily does live streams now and again, I think. Yes, very warm, 29 degrees. Oh my lord. Gets that warm inside too, so it's not comfortable at all. What is it here at the minute? We're at 20 today. We're at 20. 36, Anna. Oh, 36. Extreme. We Scandinavians aren't really adapted to over 25. Yeah, and we Brits aren't really adapted to much over 20. Right, so pink and kind of reddish pink. This pink is the tree. I could separate that, put it over here. It's quite a distinct pink. It's like the tree trunk. No, that's up here somewhere. Uh, right, and that bluegrass as well. Tempting to go for that. Um, oh, that's a bit of the jaguar. Done it again. That's a bit of the Pluto, Goofy, Jaguar, Black Leopard. I still can't find where it goes though. Unless it's not, unless it's, oh, right. Oh, it's because it's up here. Its tail goes up here. That was really confusing me. Okay, that makes more sense now. That's the bluegrass, which is over on that side. We've got some of that pink fluff there. No. Right. Pink. Pink. Fluff. Oh, that's that little nighttime bit. Got the moon shining through. There. Any I find and just, recognize or just grab it out and stick it in. That one? No, that's a bit of this girl's on, but I can't quite figure out where it goes yet. There we are. It's coming together, isn't it? This is quite nice when I'm just picking up a piece and thinking I know where that goes and just sticking it straight in. I like that when that happens. I've got a lot of these little fluff balls. Mm, that's the black leopard. All right, I'm less sorting here and just picking up pieces and putting them in. Um, but that's fine. That's the whole point. So I'll just carry on. I'll just go with it. All right, where do you go? You're a step. Ah, I can't attach you yet. Right, okay, that is fine. Bluegrass. That's the pink tree. Mm, more bluegrass. Got some butterfly here. Again with some bluegrass. I think it might go up here somewhere. Stick that there. Tiny bit of sky there. Yeah. I'm quite enjoying this. Like quite enjoying like just being able to put the pieces in. I'm obviously like at that stage now. Hang on. There. Pink flower. That's that bit. Another butterfly. I think it might be that one, but I can't put that together yet. Bit of orange there. There. Some bluegrass here. I think that's water though in the background, so I'm going to put that there. That, I think, goes up here somewhere. That. Yes, it's here. So hang on. There. That way? No, it goes up there somewhere, but can't fit it in. Bing. Black leopard. Bluegrass. There we are. Filled in a wee gap there. Pink tree. No. There. This is nice. It's like you suddenly achieve like a wee flow state where, and you know, I started intending to do a wee phase of sorting, but for some reason I'm picking up a piece and just knowing where it is. I guess I'm far enough into it to start to recognize. The only pieces that's not really happening with are the greens, the ones with lots of heavy green in. Finding bits of the black leopard. I'm finding bits of this mountain. The pink flowers I've separated. I'm not starting to put those together yet because there's quite a few of them. Although there's a few here that are getting together because of this blue grass. So that's helping. Here we are. It's a bit of orange in that. Ah, there it is. Ah, there's a big pink flower down here somewhere. I think that goes. There we go. That's it there. No. No. That one? Yay. Okay. One's in. That one there. I think there's just going to be green pieces left pretty soon. What is that? Oh, it's that. There we go. Those there. That's there. And I think the foam board it's slippy, so I have to be careful not to move it too fast because if I do, they'll slide off. Ah, that's it. And there, that goes there. So these ones with the purple background are just obvious because, and it's this purple mountain. I just know they go up here. So this is starting to fill out really nicely. Yes. And I'm just going with the flow, really. So if I'm missing a lot of chat, I do apologise. Oh, fluff ball. Ah, there. There. Is that this? Some pink in this, but it looks like, well, it could be flour, I suppose. Oh, it's there. Yeah, it's there. I thought it was maybe a bit of that cockatoo, but it wasn't. Actually, I'll leave those there. Um, mm, so I'm still just sorting pinks over here and a like dark pink tree over here. That and some white flour in there. There it is. Move that over. That goes up there. Go that way. Uh, right. Where are you? I might go there. Can't fit that in quite yet. That one. There's a bit of that piece is a little bit bent. First one I've found. Just a wee bit on the bent side. That goes there. A fluff ball thing. I'm just going to call them fluff balls. They probably have a botanical name that is more accurate than fluff ball, but I'm going with it. That's purple flower. I'll put that separate. That almost looks. I thought that was a bit of sky. It's not. It's that cockatoo. Okay. No. Where do you go? There. Okay. It could still be there. Or there, maybe. I don't know. Don't know which way that goes. Fluff ball. Not sure. It's probably floating around here somewhere, the fluff ball, but I don't know. There. That's it. That goes that way. Okay. So I'm going to move those down. Some blue in that. I'll go through these. Uh, white chocolate. Still on chocolate. My cousin studied there and I visited. My visit was during the part of the year when the sun doesn't shine, though. Rise, sorry. Where is that? Anna, good to know. And also Godspeed. Did you enjoy it? Casual Puzzler is Emily Frost. She does some live streams. She also works for the Puzzle Warehouse and says they will ship around the world for $10. $10 shipping. Yeah. Yeah. I knew she did work for Puzzle Warehouse. I think that's fairly recent for her. It was nice for a week. I wouldn't want it for much longer though. Ooh, Puzzle Warehouse. I've been meaning to look into them. $10 question mark question mark. That presumably that's just for abroad, but not for America. Is that right? Chilly night here in Melbourne. Huge winter storm on its way. My favourite season. More time for jigsaws. My next project is inspired by you. Bizarre Town 5,000 pieces. Yes! Thomas has just finished that. He's still, yeah, he's still here. Um, Yeah, great. Well, enjoy. What a brilliant puzzle that is. Have you brought a puzzle from Puzzle Warehouse before? Good choice. Yes. There you are, Thomas. That's what Emily said. Let me double check. Um, I'm not bothered by high temperatures. Of course, I would prefer around 30, but 40 are not that bad for me. I'm more bothered by temperatures below 10. Yeah, I prefer it. I prefer it warm to cold. But yeah, I need some way of keeping cool at that kind of temperature because that's just sit there and blink and you sweat kind of heat. Don't like it much over 22. Hate it over 25. We're in Melbourne too. Finally, some decent rain, and yep, a storm is brewing. Good puzzle weather. SS, I was wrong. Shipping to Canada and Great Britain is $10. Other areas are by weight. Oh, why is it a fixed price specifically for Canada and Britain? I wonder. Um, well, that's fair. Thanks for checking. Svalbard is uh, way north of the northern tip of Norway. It was Svalbard. Oh, okay. That's where Guston was talking about. People usually just say that it's one Sweden's can't speak. One Sweden's distance north of Norway. Oh, that's an official distance unit, is it? It's 5 Swedens away. Twinsies are way more sensitive to cold than heat. Over 40 would be pushing it though, lol. Yeah. I've often used them. In the US, it's free shipping over $60. Okay. That's good. That's good you've got that. Right. I'm still getting these purple ones in, which is nice. And there's a few down here I'm not quite finding though. Pop that there. Hmm. That looks like it goes near some steps. There's a tiny sliver of orange. Ah, there it is. That's it. That was throwing me a bit. Now then, where is that? Does that go? No. Ah, there we go. And that's part of that. There we go. Yeah. No, doesn't go that way. Goes that way. That's a bit of step, definitely. There we are. Yeah, I do like warmth. I like warmth more than cold. But and the winter season tends to depress me a little bit. Um, it's just bright when it's brighter. It is just nicer for me. But um, yeah, 36. That's I mean, for somewhere like here, that's very warm. Mm, okay. Ah, there you are. Another bit of this lady. There we are. You can kind of tell when it's her skin in the piece. There's no other real color like that in the rest of the puzzle. Yeah, that's there. So I'm getting these bluegrass bits in quite well. That's water. Ah, there we go. They go together. That goes underneath. And initially, I really started kind of looking for pieces so I could get these blue bits together, but I've ended up doing a whole bunch of different areas. Um, There, that's them. So that's good they're going in at least. I'll put that there. There. Ah, yay! That's that bit. Seeing them now. That's good. She said. That's that. Ooh, cat hair. Of course there's a cat hair. What would there not be? Right. So we're at 13:47. I hope you don't mind me just keep going. Are you all good with me just keeping going? I'm quite happy to keep puzzling it. It's coming together quite nicely now. And this is the last little batch of pieces to go through, and there's a lot going in as I'm sorting as well. So yeah, if you're happy for me to carry on, I will carry on. Another one of the lady there. Right, I feel like that goes there. Just can't quite attach it yet. It's there. Where's that butterfly? Oh, it's up there. Right. Hang on. There we go. There. Gotcha. And that's a bit of yellow. There. So any tiny slivers of colour that I can get in as well, I will try to do that. Now then, I'm not sure if that's this bird. Don't know. It's there. It's quite a lot of pink flowers. There we are. Right, so I'm working on getting this bit of sky done. There's the rest of that butterfly. That's flowers. Ha, there. What's that? I don't know why I've started two-handing it. I just feel in the flow now. I've gone and got all excited. Right, wait a minute. There. A little bit of white flower there, so that gave that one away. A little bit of that fluff ball there. I need to figure out where they go. There. I've almost got them all. It's flowers. Oh, there. That's another bit of that lady. Wait, that's water. Oh, that, yeah, okay, there. That's that. The tail of that cockatoo. Little tiny bit of butterfly in that one, so I could tell what that was. That's that palm tree. Another fluff ball there. There's quite a lot of these little fluffy pink things. So that, look, that's all I've got left out of having pulled out a bunch of stuff. I wasn't expecting that. I do have all these though, and I have all those. You can't see these very well, but there's a whole bunch of tree pieces there. Sweden is less official than the smoot when it comes to distance, sadly. What's a smoot? One smoot is 170.18 centimeters. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Nice. What a lovely word, smoot. Yes, it is. Jimmy G, he used Puzzle. I've used Puzzle Warehouse a few times. It's where I got my dad all 60k for like 40% during a Black Friday sale in 2023. Oh, well done. One stone is 6.35 kilograms. Oh, right. Are we convert? Yeah. Yeah. Because we use stones and pounds here. Like when it comes to weighing like people. Um, but not everywhere uses stone. Like a lot of places you just give the pound figure, don't they? Vicky, I also get bad depression during winter. My dad lives in Seattle, and I've been tempted to move there, but I'm worried about seasonal depression. Yeah, because their weather's more similar. It's quite similar to the UK, perhaps a bit warmer. Um, but yeah, the colder the better. Vicky, we got sunburned when we visited you. Oh, did you? We had to buy hats. It was beautiful weather in Scotland. We'll definitely return. Yeah, we do. It does happen. It does happen. It's just very changeable, I think. Our weather's just it's just so unpredictable. You have to really dress for all seasons or like pack for all seasons when you're visiting. Don't just think summer, I'll just take warm stuff like, shorts and stuff. It's just really it's a bit all over the place. But yeah, that doesn't surprise. It's kind of what's the word? It's deceptive too because you walk around and there might be a light breeze. You don't feel too warm, but you're cooking kind of thing because the sun's blazing. So yeah, hats are a good plan. I hope it wasn't too bad, your sunburn. Always learning new things during these lives. Love having a worldwide community come together over the common love of puzzling. Yeah, totally. I 100% agree with you, Karen. Keep going, keep going, keep going. If you're happy for me to keep going, I will keep going. Balloon's done. Keep going. We don't go anywhere. Yay, okay, good. That's fine, I'll keep going. I've only visited Scotland once, loved it. Wonderful people and beautiful scenery. Need to go back. Oh, you should. You should. It is beautiful here. Visiting Scotland is definitely on my bucket list. Yeah. Totally agree. Everyone was very kind and helpful. Loved the country. That was great. That day you came over to Stirling, I had such fun. But it flew by. I was happy to the time, but it flew by. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, though. It's a lovely puzzle, but I'm quite allergic to pinks and mauve in large quantities. Allergic? I remember the smoot because I'm almost exactly one smoot tall. Oh, is that what you say to people when they say, "How tall are you?" I'm a smoot. Hi Rose, I'm very late. Sorry, had to do a food shop. Hi Vicky and everyone. Oh, don't apologise. We got to eat. We've got to eat, haven't we? Um, yeah. Well, I've just asked if people want me to continue on, and yeah, the vote seems to be to keep going. So I will keep going. Um, because this puzzle is coming together really nicely now. So I'm gonna just pick out some of these. reddish, orangish colours. These flowers. Because they're quite distinctive colours. Not quite like the light pink that these are, but but they stand out. So I'm gonna just pick those out. There's one here. There's one down here. And we'll see what I can put together. Um, that's there. I might get a little floaty one and figure out where that goes. There. That one. There we go. This one's coming now. Um, that's got some bluegrass. Ah. Oh, I found that piece. That's in here. Because I thought it might be black leopard, but it's not. It's just a dark piece of grass. That's fine. A little bit of yellow and a little bit of water in that one. So let's see if I can find the yellow bit. There we go. And the water goes there. That's up here. Ah, there. What is that? That's a really obvious water bit. Where is it? Wait, that could look fine. Another bit of yellow. Okay. So I've got purple bits in here that I'm just trying to figure out. That's more blue. Ah, where's that? Ah, there it is. I like how I'm saying, where's that? And then the pieces are just saying, I'm here. It's good when that happens. I'm over here, Vicky. I was here all along. There. So that is this flower here, because I've managed to attach that butterfly, which goes down there. Now then. It's that one. Well, that's a really obvious piece of bluegrass, but I'm not seeing where it goes. Or maybe I can't attach it yet. Ah. Oh, it's there. Right. There's another bit of bluegrass there. Okay. Right, that's that. And that's a little bit of fluff. So where are you? Two bits of fluff here. There's a snake there. I only just spotted that. One there and one there. Ah, no. Ah, it goes that way. No. So where's that then? Up here? Right, it goes that way. Oh, all right. Okay, it goes over there. So can I... Oh, okay, that goes down here. That attaches to the bottom. And this is a bit further up. Still, there's an obvious bit of orange there. Ah, there it is. Right. Um, right, and then there's more fluff over here. There's another bit though there. What's that? Keep finding bits of fluff. I think they're both up here. Right, that's that one. Oh no, that doesn't fit there. Wait 10 minutes. It's that way. There we go. And then that goes there. Okay. Fluff located. Okay. Right. Maybe I can do these bits of tree. They're quite large areas of pink, which in a way makes it a bit easier than trying to hunt out tiny little slivers of the same colour. And I think the pink now is only over here, more or less. So these ought to go in quite nicely. Hmm. Uh, was that way? What's there? Not sure about that yet. Oh, that goes there. This is just green. These are just two pieces I found together when I was doing the initial sort, so they've just been sitting out the whole time. Um, goes there. So really, I'm just trying to find these pinks now and just match them up with the various flowers I've already got in. That's that butterfly. I've got some purple flowers which seem to be up here, so that narrows down those options. Look at that. Yes. Now that, oh, my son's being all loud, but at least he's laughing. Laughing's good. Don't know if you can hear him. Okay, I'm gonna finish this today. But I want to just stop briefly and chat. Um, Hi Rose, hi Mark. Is that the cue for food talk? Well, we've kind of already had some, haven't we? But we can just keep dipping in and out. We keep just 2 seconds. Jasper Frey, can you quiet down a bit? Jasper and Frey. It's really off-putting. No idea what's going on there. Right. Vicky, we loved catching up with you in wee bonny Scotland. We chatted for 5 hours that day. It flew by, to be continued. Yeah, we did. It really did. We did a little puzzle. I drank too much coffee because I was shaking by the time we'd done. I was like, just keep drinking coffee and chatting. This is great. And then I was like, wait, I think I may have consumed too much caffeine. But it was so good. It was a really good laugh. Right. And honestly, and that cafe we went into is very rarely open. We were lucky, because I had planned to maybe go there, but I had a backup plan in mind just in case it wasn't open because it's so often not open. Um, and it was, so I was really pleased about that too because it's nice. It's nice sitting in there. Um, but for some reason they just hardly ever open. I don't know why. Right, started to worry about that. Should I drop a piece? I did. It's on the floor. No. Ah, there we go. Not missing. It's all right. Crisis averted. There. That's a bit more of the lady's face. Not sure about that one. Because they're getting a bit smaller, the flowers. Uh, so they're a little bit more tricky to match up because they don't all attach quite yet. That's a fairly big flower. Not sure though. There's a whole bunch of small ones here. There we go. That might go up here. Yes, it does. Also a bunch of small ones here. Oh, I just picked this one up. Ah, it's that. That's what's throwing me. It was a cockatoo. So happy I found you guys. Always felt so alone with my hobby. Aw, I'm glad you found us too. And I also feel I might post too much in the Discord. No, no, you don't. Don't think that. We love seeing what you post. No way you can post too much on Discord. Exactly. Took the words out of my mouth. Helps so much learning from each other. Yeah, it really does. Running extremely late today. You are or I am? I know I am. It's because I would like to finish this puzzle today. Looked away to dismantle a bed and you're nearly done. Well, imagine it's not a quick process dismantling a bed. Demantling, I can't speak. You do make me laugh, Helen. I've said that before, I know, but you do. I don't know where that goes. That goes there, though. That goes there. Wait a minute. Ah, that goes there. That goes up there. Tiny bit of orange, that's that. Ha! Right. That's all the pink. Um, this. I'm just wondering if I can just find where it goes and put it in. There it is. So that's all my loose pieces in. So all I've got to do now is these greens. And there are still some other bits in, like blues, which in some cases is water, in some cases it's grass. A little bit with pink in there that I missed. Um, right. Not sure. Wait, that one goes there. And that one goes there. So that was water. This one I can't tell if it's no, it's grass. That one was grass. And then if I maybe try and get these bright greens in, that looks like a bit of the lady. That's it. Yeah, just a tiny wee bit there. So the bright greens appear to be concentrated around here. There we are. No. So yeah, you're right, Ohana. Not too bad. Like a fair amount of green, but like enough to distinguish some things. There's a tiny bit of pink in that, just on the tip. There, it's that tip of that butterfly's wing. Could see a little bit of the black leopard there. Um, oh, wait, no, there it is. Forgetting there's these two bits here as well. Ah, there we are. There we are. And, mm, so does anyone else think they will try an art and soul puzzle if they haven't already? After seeing this, do you like the look of them? Now then, there's some bits of grass coming out this way that I'm just recognizing on these pieces here. So that's how I'm getting these in. Still some quite bright leaves down here. Nope. 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 A little bit more grass. A tiny bit of pink in that. There should be a little bit of pink in that one. Have I got it? No. Hmm. There. Some of the leaves have holes in. Uh, Although quite a few of them do, so how much that helps, I'm not sure. Nope. Nope. Ah. Yeah, there is a weeny bit of pink, but I just couldn't see it. Couldn't see it as well as I thought I would be able to. That one's a little bit bent, that piece. I'm gonna finish, people! I'm gonna finish! Nope. That one. That one. I'm gonna have to come up with a new puzzle next week. Done! There! 2:15. So we've been going almost 3 hours. 2 and 3/4 hours. Too bad? What do you think? Um, Soul Empress, I agree too. Felt alone in my puzzles. No one understood my hobby. Lol, this channel is the cream of the crop too. Oh, thank you. Absolutely love Vicky in the chat. Do need to visit Discord more. Oh, thanks, Rose. That's lovely. I'm so glad you get a lot out of it. I just missed a bit of what Gustin said there. Oh, finishing a puzzle is so satisfying. It disappeared before I could catch it. It is, it really is. Couldn't agree more, SS. I like to think chat has gone quiet to watch this beautiful puzzle come together. Yeah, I mean it does. There are periods when it does because people are watching and that. I mean, I get totally immersed in it. I come up for breath sometimes. Yes. Yeah, no, I've gone on a bit later today, but I mean, I can. I can today, so it's fine. Yes, definitely. This one and another 750 piece is in my radar. Yeah, it's lovely. I really enjoyed this. I thought the colours were beautiful. I liked the shape of the pieces. I liked the 750 piece. It was a nice piece count to do. We're all so fortunate, Rose. Oh, definitely we'll try this one out. as the image has the right balance, not too busy. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. Not too easy, not too hard. I'll move my arm so you can see it properly. There we go. Um, Pushing my son on the swing while listening. Oh, I like the look of Happy Place with the dogs. Oh yeah, is that one of the new ones? Yay! Nice. Yay! So I've got to the point in the chat where I just finished, obviously. I'm still catching up. Great job, thank you. That's the walk pieces spread out on the cardboard. Just got to put them in place now. Walk. Oh, the wall. You just got the wall to do. That's crazy. Well done, though. Good luck. Although you don't seem to have a problem with the wall. That's just me. It doesn't like me. Because of you, I bought two Art and Soul this week. Bird watching and Animal Dreams. Oh, good. I really hope you enjoy that. I think I've got the bird watching one. That's nice. That's one I might just do just on a board while I'm watching TV, just for pleasure. I think that'll be a nice one. I don't think I've got Animal Dreams. I've got the one with butterflies on it, the orange one, and I've got the bird watching, and I've got Around the World in 8 days. That one's nice too. Yay, it's gorgeous. Thank you, Nada. Like the video, everyone. Oh yes. It's a good job you're all here to remind people of this. I'm terrible at reminding people to like the video. Oops, I was late again. Yeah, I finished it. And this one went on longer than usual as well, Richard. Oh, still, it's good. It's good you got to say hi. Well done. Thank you. Thank you, Marcia. Thanks, as I always forget. If I can take this picture and get a canvas for cross stitch and put in the frame. Oh, nice. Oh, I like cross stitch. I haven't done any for a long time, but I do enjoy it. Must start working. Have a fabulous rest of your day, everyone. It looks beautiful, Vicky. Oh, have a good day, Ula. Thank you for being here. The rush of the final pieces is always a real buzz. Yeah, it definitely is. We all know what I'm going to say. Don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, thank you, Sonia. What's next? I don't know. What do you think? Thank you, Anna Maria. Thank you. Oh, really so lovely. Um, so this was just to round things off. This was Art and Soul Collection Puzzle Amazing Nature by Petra Braun. 750 pieces by Ravensburger, gifted from Ravensburger UK. So thank you, Ravensburger, for this lovely gift. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I would recommend any of the Art and Soul series. Love the focus on the artist. Love the colours. Lovely bright colours. And yeah, this one was great. This one was great. So give one a go and let me know what you think of them. But I liked the shape of the pieces. No random pieces in this one, but it is square, so that's a bit different. And just a very nice puzzle all around. Shall I pick it up? What do you think? Shall I pick it up? Right, let me turn it round. I think it'll pick up fine. Ready? I haven't taken a picture, so I'm taking a risk, but I trust Ravensburger. I'll stand up. I'll stand up. 1 second. I can show off my puzzle merch now as well. I'm wearing Ace of Puzzles today. Don't know if anybody noticed. Here we go. Time. Ta-da! That's solid. Really solid. I mean, they usually are, aren't they, Ravensburgers? But I wonder if I can do a little twirly whirly on this one even. Yeah, that's really solid. Wait, have I got it the right way now? No, one more. There we go. A pick up and a twirly whirly. That's what I'm calling that, by the way. I don't know if it has an official name. There we are. Bonus pickup for you there. Hi, Betty. You missed everything, just jumped in. Yes, it's finished, but you caught the pickup and the twirly whirly. Don't let us down, Ravensburger. Thank Vicky is so brave. Yeah, it was great. It held together really nice. I don't think I would have done the twirly whirly if I hadn't have thought it was solid enough. Bye, Sam. Thank you. I don't know what puzzle to do next. I have various options. 1 month already. That's awesome. I'm just thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support. Yeah, what to do next? I've got various 1,000 piece puzzles. I've got more of these. I mean, I have loads of Ravensburgers. But I'm aware I do a lot of Ravensburgers, but my other live streams are Educas at the moment, so I could go for another Ravensburger. I've got a Cloudberries. I've got that new Art and Fable puzzle. One or two people have said that would look nice on the stream. I've got a Reverie. What else have I got? I mean, I could go for something a bit more challenging, like one of the challenge puzzles, or Jupiter. Ooh, I wonder how many live streams that would take me if I did Jupiter by Blue Kazoo. I'd imagine that'd be quite big too, with it being circular. Blue Kazoos can be a little bit on the bigger side. But yeah, there's loads of options. So just make your suggestions in the comments and let me know what you think. I could put a vote up. Bombardment of Algiers. Good one. That's for the smaller puzzles. I'm not live streaming Bombardment of Algiers. I'd be doing it forever. Oh dear. Yes, do the Art and Fable. Do a poll. Yeah, the Art and Fable one's nice, isn't it? It is nice. Pick a puzzle. Yeah, sometimes I like to just pick one. Um, Lord of the Rings. Yeah, well, Lord of the Rings. I was going to do a mix and build video on those, but I've got my 2Ks. I mean, I could do a 2K on the Thursday streams, I suppose, if you want to. Like that's an option. But I'm doing a 2K on the other ones as well. Start Star Wars on stream. Oh gosh. You're all obsessed with the giant puzzles. Oh dear. You know, I love your new Art and Fable, Jaguar, Black Leopard, Goofy Pluto. Yes. That's this one, by the way, in case people haven't seen it. That's this one. There's the Jaguar, Black Leopard, Goofy Pluto. So, okay, I'll have a think and we'll come up with something. I am sure I have no shortage of puzzles that I could build. But yeah, so I'll wrap this up. It's been going on a while. I need to go and eat some lunch now. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in with me and watching along. Thanks for letting me stay on longer and finish it and just sticking with me. I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed this a lot. And the chat's been really good as always. So thank you. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. If you missed the stream and you're watching it afterwards, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think about the next puzzle? What you think about this puzzle? And check out my description. There are links in there. There are associate links to this puzzle if you're interested in buying it and you get your puzzles from Amazon. There's some associate links in there. There is a link to the Discord server, which I just renewed during the stream. Jimmy G was asking because apparently it had expired. So that's renewed. You should be able to join from that if you're not in the Discord server now. And that's free to join. And also in the what am I trying to say? Also in the description is a link to join Vicky Makes and Builds as a member. If you're interested in extra content, you can join that. Or also there are links to my merch stores. I have two, one for Europe and one for across the Atlantic, the Canada, America, and Australia. And you can find all of my designs on there, which you could have put on a t-shirt or an accessory or anything of your choice. So go check those out as well. That all really helps the channel too. There's usually offers on as well. The offers just roll, kind of. They're just there's it'll be 20% off 1 month, and then they'll change it to 3 for so much, and then they'll change it to something else. So check that out and see if you like anything on there. And I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, everyone. Happy puzzling. I'll see you next time. Bye.